All right, so I need to make an apology, and I need to make an apology to Lando Norris. Following my channel, you see that I made a video called "Lando Norris is a whiny little bitch," where I attacked him for his post-race comments about Max Verstappen, and also I made a video attacking McLaren, specifically Andrea Stella, about their critiquing Max Verstappen. And so today, Lando Norris came out and he said Max is a different way of racing to others. There's some of the reasons why he's a champion. I don't think he needed to apologize. I was frustrated at the time. I don't want an apology from Max. I don't think he should apologize. We've spoken about it, we've talked about it, and we're very happy to go race it again. And then there's a whole interview over here where he says, a good race, very close to the edge. It's a tricky one. Max isn't going to want to crash. He's not going to want to ruin his own race. So I think there are different things I need to do slightly differently. But at the end of it, I don't think he's going to change too much. I don't think I need to change too much. I think avoiding an incident is probably the biggest part of it. And he goes on and on. I think that this is the perfect response to the entire controversy. He owned up to it. He said, "Hey, there are things that I should do differently. The things that he should do differently." He's not expecting an apology anymore, and this is kind of the perfect response. And he said in this interview at the time he had a lot of adrenaline, a lot of anger, and that's completely justified. It was right after the race. He's in contention. And he had this crash with Max. He's obviously pissed at Max at the time. So I think his comments at the time were completely justified. I think that it's very good of him to not necessarily apologize for saying he needs an apology, but basically saying he doesn't need one. He's willing to move on. Great job, Lando. I'm very happy with his response. And then also, it was good racing to me. I overreacted, is what he said. And then you have other drivers too weighing in. Specifically, Lewis Hamilton was asked about Andrea Stella's comments about the 2021. He said, "I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that." And people were trying to egg him on, but he didn't want to get involved. So good on Lewis as well. I also took some shots at Lewis, so I apologize, Lewis. And then you also have Daniel Ricciardo and George Russell, and basically a bunch of other drivers echoing the same sentiment. Max will push the rules to the limits, as most of the top drivers do. So overall, this was, an event with a lot of drama, a lot of arguing, a lot of attacks on both sides. But at the end of the day, these guys are all really hard racers, really great competitors, and it's great to see that they're all willing to show each other respect and willing to move on and willing to have great weekends. So, I guess I'm just really happy with the way that this was resolved. I think it's great, and I'm really happy with Lando Norris. Still not happy with Andrea Stella, but I'm really happy with Lando Norris. And to be honest, once Max retires, I hope that Lando's able to win a World Drivers' Championship. Or maybe if he goes to Red Bull, he can win one with us. But that's it. So apologies, Lando Norris, and apologies to Lando Norris fans. I was wrong.